everyone is lately doing the cloud. Brizy cloud, Elementor cloud, and now are we going to see Divi cloud soon? Coming up. Hi, my name is Mr. Gecko and I'm here to help you create better websites for WordPress by giving you some tips and strategies along the way, and sometimes speaking about news and changes in the WordPress space, just like in this video. So if you like that, please consider subscribing. So Elementor Cloud, the fastest way to create WordPress websites. So Elementor has done it, is doing it. You can join the waiting list. They're building their WordPress managed solution. They have WordPress pre-installed. They give you actually the hosting, Elementor Pro, and everything is there. Hello theme, and you have options, but they also say supports all major WordPress plugins. Supports, like, what is their support? Their plugins for WordPress. They actually work with WordPress. Well, this is the proof that this is managed solution. So same like WordPress.com has managed solution. You go out there and have everything pre-installed, but they also limit you with some options. You don't have the native WordPress. You have a managed solution. So some options are, predefined. Some options are locked away. Some options are given to you, and so on. So they tell you they will give you some of the most popular plugins out there. So not all plugins will be supported. So yeah, there's that. But actually, it's interesting. They're building their clouds based on WordPress. So it's still on WordPress. However, Brizy has cloud, which is already functioning for more than a year, I think, and people are building websites with it. Their solution, Brizy, is a newer page builder. It's more focused on being faster, having some more design-oriented structurings inside of the builder. So they say it's easier to design with them. Well, I think it's just the preference of people, but they have some innovative concepts, like, for example, these predefined blocks, sections, they actually introduced this pretty early, and I think that's amazing for people who want to build fast websites. But nonetheless, they are having cloud which has no WordPress. So that's what confused some Brizy people. Brizy is a page builder. You can install it in WordPress and everything you have there. But Brizy Cloud has that same Brizy builder in their cloud without WordPress. And they just recently announced that they're actually building they have built the blogging system inside the cloud. So you couldn't even do a blog there because it's not WordPress. They're slowly recreating things that WordPress had, but they're building their own solution. And I think their cloud is just amazing if you want to build fast-paced, quick websites, static pages, landing pages, just blazing fast. You can reuse stuff. You can. It's just too easy, But that's their own platform, and them being new and immediately going this way, it makes you think. They are all actually having a backup solution, like their own solution, in case. I mean, WordPress is pushing Gutenberg updates, big updates all the time, and I've used Gutenberg. I think it's pretty fast. The performance of those websites is just not comparable with page builders, and with full site editing coming soon, they will push away page builders, and they all have this cloud now. And Elementor is still using WordPress. I'm not actually sure, can they use WordPress? I think they can. It's open source, but then again, I never understood the whole concept of GPL. Like there are some portions that code is GPL things. So I'm not entirely sure, but nonetheless, interesting solutions by both of them. Now, Divi introduced the global color system recently, and there were some comments down there, and Nick is actually replying to people. What they're doing is they don't have the global colors in the theme options. They have it just in the builder. And people are like asking, look, it's a global thing. Why don't you have it in global options, like somewhere to add it to all the defaults? And his replies are interesting to me. Like in one of the comments, he says, he tries to explain that everything can be done in the builder. And then he says, we are moving away from the theme customizer bit by bit. So in the theme customizer, you have to set fonts, and in one of these comments he said like fonts is one of the next updates. They will make it globally. So they're taking away from the customizer and putting everything inside their builder. And that means they are less and less dependent on WordPress core, because everything now you can do in their own system. So right now we're focused on the builder and using the builder to design the entire website. So you can see a pattern here. Blah, blah, blah. They all can be managed in the builder, so there's no need to go to the theme options for colors anymore. So he is slowly, and the whole team behind Divi. Nick is the guy behind Divi. They're actually slowly training people to just use builder, and that you don't have to use theme options anymore. No need to go to the Divi theme options anymore if you don't want to. Everything can be done slowly in the builder. So it's technically they're having an approach like it's all logical to just use builder. But imagine this: you're building website from the beginning and you have to set some defaults like company logo, I don't know, content with your mobile breakpoints or whatever. Color palette is one of those things you set globally and it's there for the entire website. Of course, if I want to go ahead, as Nick says here, I'd rather just enable the builder on that page and adjust the colors while seeing the live result. That's fine. That's fine when you're starting to go ahead and edit things. But sometimes you want to, for example, okay, I'm editing things and I have those colors. What if I exit everything and then I come back tomorrow and I want to change that color to something else? Then I have to go ahead inside, go multiple steps till I get to the tab where I added the color in one specific module. Isn't it easier to, once you've done everything, to just have them also be displayed in the global options somewhere? Well, for them it's not. For them, ultimately, we want to make the builder the place where everything is managed. And this will make more sense when more and more of the website is managed using the builder. So this tells us that they're really looking for having everything done in the builder. So Brizy has everything done in the builder. They have the cloud and everything is done in the cloud in Brizy. No option. They don't even have WordPress in the cloud. So Divi going into direction, everything is done in the builder, but they're not being just there yet. They're still highly dependent on some things in the customizer and Divi options and elsewhere. Once they do that, I think they're ready to just detach themselves from WordPress and maybe have a solution like Brizy. Or they may stay with WordPress, but still have everything set up in Divi so that the Divi users don't have to just do the hassle with WordPress. You just do everything in Divi, and they may have something like Elementor Cloud. But I think for me it's interesting to think that this is all leading to them having a complete solution in the builder and then easily jumping off WordPress to their own solution. And why I'm saying all this? Well, WordPress is having full site editing, pushing the website, pushing the page builder slowly, and when the first version comes out, and then in maybe 2-3 years when it gets polished enough to actually be as these builders, but much faster because builders are a layer on top of WordPress, then they will become irrelevant. And WordPress is a big team. Like it's powering 40% of the web. If they want to push page builders out and they want to have their own solution as a page builder, they will do that, and they're actually doing it. And I just think, for me, I think it's amazing that these page builders just look for their own way out so that they don't die out. They want to have their own solution, and they can continue to supply their own user base. I think that's great. The more options we have out there, it's always better for us, whether you like one thing or not. I like Gutenberg the most now, but I also like Divi. I like to have Divi as an option. Whenever I need to build something that cannot be done in Gutenberg currently, I go to Divi, because Divi has this lifetime plan. And yeah, I just hope they will also create the cloud soon, because Elementor has it. And a recent increase in pricing for Elementor, people are just saying like Divi and this lifetime deal that they have is just not sustainable. Elementor has a brighter future with those higher pricing options. Well, I think the Divi is longer in the game, much longer than Elementor, and Divi has always had this option for lifetime, but they're always premium option. They don't have free options. So when Elementor says that they have a larger user base, they have free option, and many themes out there actually are built upon Elementor, and because Elementor has this free version. And now Divi has also Divi Marketplace, and many companies actually exist that build plugins for and extensions for like extending Divi. And Divi has now officially made that a marketplace, and they're getting cut from all of that, I think. And I think they know their ways how to be sustainable. So there's that. I just like this fact that they're all like having their own solutions. And yeah, tell me what you think about it. Do you know maybe something that I don't hear? Maybe you know more insight information about them building the cloud. Are they doing it or not thinking about it at all? Let me know in the comments below. And hey, if you like this content, please give the like button, subscribe, and share it if you can with some people that might find it beneficial. So that's it for this one. See you in the next one.